Hey guys, Zix here. Time for the very first BTC macro analysis. We are talking about March 2022. Yes, we are technically a week into March, but that's just the way it is. Deal with it. The channel just got created, and I'm going to go ahead and get started anyway. So here we go. I actually started drawing this as early as February, I think 20th? Yeah, I started this on February 20th. And it's kind of done what I thought it would do since then, but not quite. But you know, that's what macro analysis is all about. I don't expect the candles to be exactly precise to follow this. It's really more of a path and a timeline kind of a situation. I was pretty close to this one, but I think I'm actually going to be off on this down here. I think we may actually be something more like that, but that's okay. Again, we're just kind of getting a general idea of the path and where it's going to go. And as the month progresses into the next month, we'll do another video first to see how close we were, then to see where I think we may be going. What I believe we are in right now is a little accumulation pattern. You can see I have some stuff here. If you know anything about Wyckoff patterns, you know exactly what these are. If you don't, subscribe. I will eventually teach you what they are. So right now we are at kind of a critical point. We very likely, I think, are going to see this kind of a deal right here, something like this. And then that will be the signal that we're going to do something like this. We're going to go up. We're going to go maybe even go like more like a parabolic kind of a thing. But I mean, there's a couple ways this could play out here. We could also go right to this line, which is a fib channel drawn from the low here, the high here, the high here, and it's just kind of matches up here. I also in some forecasts I have us going below, and with a little itty bitty wick, wouldn't be that long, it'd be tighter and like that. I'll explain why in a minute, why I think that might happen. But after this last drop, if I'm right and we're accumulating, we should be ready to make our way up. And I do believe by April, we'll be ready to finally make our way up into this general area. As far as where I have this stopped, it's kind of just a point that I picked because I didn't have, I had to pick a spot. But when we draw a fib retracement, you can see we have some different lines here. So we could go as high as this 786 here. We may not even go that high. We may stop around 51, or we may just reject around the GP at 55. I think we're going to be ranging around the GP, and I think that's going to be driving people crazy because we're going to be ranging around that. So everyone's going to think there's going to be a big reversal coming. That'll be fun to watch. Why do I think we need to go? Whoops, no, not that. Why do I think we need to go low? Well, I'm going to show you why. So the long-short ratio right now gives us an idea of what retail is thinking. The long-short ratio right now, let me refresh this actually. I think this is late. I think this is old. Yeah, here it is right here. So we're actually at 1.66 or 62% of accounts are long. 37.6% of accounts are short. This is mostly retail. Yes, it does factor in smart money, the institutions, the big players, but mostly this is retail. And what this means is retail thinks we're going up. When retail thinks we're going up, guess what that means? We're probably going to go down. So what ends up happening is we have too many people thinking we're going to go up, which is going to push the price down because those people need to get shaken out. That is why I think we're going to see something like this, or even something like this, or even something like this, or even something like this, down to about 28. 28 is the absolute low over here. 28,447 or 28,807 is the absolute low of this accumulation back here, back in July, May to June, July. That's very possible we test that. If we go below that, if we close a daily below that, keep that in mind, there is a very strong possibility that we could see this fib channel down here. I personally don't think that's going to happen, or else I would have drawn it that way. I don't think that's going to happen. Now, if we wick below this 28, that's not a big deal on a daily, right? We can have a couple 4 hours close under it. We don't want to see a daily close under that because that's going to turn the market very bearish. And that would be bad. We don't want to see this down here. We don't want to go below 10,000. That's for sure. So why did I pick? Yap it. Why did I pick 60K? Well, when you look at this big old pattern here, it could really peak anywhere from like I said, like 50 all the way up to here in the 70s, 75, 73 range. And honestly, I don't want it to go this high, because that's all the more down we have to go. Because I do believe we're gonna break this low here at 28.9, 28.8 after we do this next pump here. I do believe there is a very strong possibility that we break that low and work our way down, possibly to this fib line here, this fib channel line here. That would be painful for sure, but it's all about healthy cycle of an asset, and it's a very strong possibility. It may not happen. We could do something like this, you know, and just keep on going until hit the freaking Mars, man. This could happen. I just don't see it. I just don't see it. Because what ends up happening is retail gets bullish. When retail gets bullish, that's a big money-making opportunity for people that actually know what crypto can do and what's trading can be. So they're going to be shorting while all you guys are long and like fools. And then what ends up happening is all you're doing, you're creating liquidity for the price to go down. So that's why I think we're going to have another little peak, and then we're going to work our way down. Whenever this happens, if you are here, subscribe to this channel with the notification bell on, I will let you know when we have a confirmed dump. And it may be a good time to sell any alt bags, or really BTC for that matter. Of course, that's up to you. Do your own research, not a financial advisor, all those stupid things you hear all the time. But, you know, I will probably, if I see something like this, I'll be selling my alts around here. I would love to time the top, but timing the top's always a bad idea. Don't try to time the top. Take it from me. It doesn't work. It can work, but it usually doesn't work. I'll be looking to sell around here because I don't want to ride all this. I don't want to ride this down because this is gonna be painful. But yeah, again, it's all about confirmation. You want confirmation before you make any big moves like that. Subscribe for more. I'm going to do a weekly analysis, what I think the price is going to do for that week. I'm going to be doing monthly analysis for a monthly macro update every single month. It'll probably be around the first of every month. We have a Discord server that's offering not only free signals, but there's going to be a paid version as well, and it's going to be the cheapest everywhere that you could possibly get. Also, with the premium membership, you will get access to private training videos with more advanced concepts. On the regular YouTube channel here, without the paid membership, you will get simple concepts, like things like confirmation of entry, as opposed to on the premium side, you'll get things like training on how to find levels, where to enter, where to exit, TPs, all that good stuff. Risk reward, all that more advanced setup stuff. But that, my friends, is going to do it for this one. Thank you so very much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Take it easy.